important topics, that is diploblastic and triploblastic body organization, as well as coelom. Biology, class 11, lesson 4, animal kingdom. So let us go through all these important topics one by one. So first of all, diploblastic animals. Actually, diploblastic, triploblastic means the body organization whenever in embryonic condition the embryo developed, or all the organs inside the body of the embryo developed. So 3 germinal layers participates in developing these organs or body. That is, outermost layer is the ectoderm, middle layer mesoderm, and innermost layer is the endoderm. So those animals in which only 2 layers participate, that is ectoderm and endoderm, such organisms are known as diploblastic, and in which all these 3 germinal layers participates in the development of organs are known as triploblastic animals. So first of all, in diploblastic animals, cells are arranged in embryonic layers, that is an external ectoderm and internal endoderm, and an undifferentiated layer between both, that is mesogilia, is also present, and such kind of organization is called as diploblastic organization. For example, Cnidaria, that is coelenterate, as well as Ctenophora. तो Ctenophora coelentrates, coelentrates means jellyfish etc. इनके अंदर आपका डिप्लोब्लास्टिक बॉडी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मिलता है. Now, in triploblastic animals, the developing embryo has 3 germinal layers, that is external ectoderm, internal endoderm, and mesoderm in between both. यानी कि दोनों के बीच में mesoderm लेयर पाई जाती है. For example, Platyhelminthes to all chordates. So this is the diagrammatic view of the diploblastic. Here this is the ectoderm uppermost, this is endoderm, and this is mesogilia. It is the jelly-like structure between both. So this is not the this organization is known as diploblastic. While in the case of triploblastic organization, innermost layer is this one. This is the endoderm. Outermost layer is the ectoderm, and this is the mesogilia. Mesogilia between endoderm and ectoderm. So this kind of organization is known as triploblastic. Now, coelom. Coelom is also known as body cavity. It is the body cavity or space between the body wall and gut wall, where all the other body organs are placed. On the basis of the coelom, there are 3 kinds of animals, or 3 categories of animals are there. We can say that body cavity is known as the space between the body wall, this body wall, and the gut wall. Gut means alimentary canal. तो alimentary canal और body wall के बीच में जितना भी space होता है, this is known as body cavity. यानी कि this space, this one, from here to here, this is our body cavity, and this body cavity consisting of all other organs inside this. That is just like the heart, lungs, as well as kidney, stomach. All these organs are there in this body cavity. Now, on the basis of coelom or body cavity, 3 kinds of animals are categorized. First of all, acoelomate. Here, body cavity altogether absent. यहाँ पे कोई body cavity नहीं होती है. For example, Platyhelminthes, flat animal, just like the tinea, tapeworm, liver fluke, etc. So all such kind of animals show the called as acoelomate. Second is the pseudocoelomate. Actually, body cavity is lined by the mesoderm. ये mesoderm से lined होती है. और जहाँ पर कोई भी body cavity नहीं होती है, तो mesoderm is present but not from the body cavity. Such kind of organisms are known as acoelomate. Now, pseudocoelomate. Here, in some animals, the body cavity is not lined by mesoderm, but some scattered pouches of mesoderm are present between ectoderm and endoderm. For example, Aschelminthes, है ना? अभी हम डायग्राम के माध्यम से भी तीनों को देखेंगे बाय बाय से. This is the acoelomate. Here, this innermost is the ectoderm. This is mesoderm, and this is the ectoderm. Here, mesoderm not line the body cavity. ये body cavity कोई line नहीं कर रही है. Hence, this is the acoelomate. Here, Mesoderm is scattered in the form of pouch here. This is uppermost layer is the ectoderm, innermost is the endoderm, and mesoderm is scattered in the form of these pouches. This is known as pseudocoelom or pseudocoelomate. This is the coelom here. Pseudocoelom here. The space between these scattered pouches is known as pseudocoelom. For example, Escalmanthus. Third kind is the coelomate. In majority of the animals, the body cavity is lined by mesoderm. Such animals are called as eucoelomates. For example, annelids, mollusks, arthropods, echinoderms, hemichordates and chordates. Means from annelida up to all chordates are the coelomates. Here, this is the uppermost layer is the ectoderm. Mesoderm is lying just beneath the ectoderm and above the endoderm. This is the mesoderm, and this space is the body cavity. This is the coelom. So we can say this is the true coelom, and such kind of animals are known as coelomate or eucoelomate. In sponges and other form of the life, just like the in sponges, body cavity is derived from the blastocoels, and such body cavity is known as spongocoel. That is, in the case of sponge, body cavity is a spongocoel. In coelenterate, it is the coelentron. In the case of coelenterate, body cavity, here body cavity is known as coelentron. In the case of arthropods, body cavity is filled with the body fluid, that is hemolymph, and such body cavity is known as hemocoel. So this is all about the triploblastic body organization as well as the coelom. If you like this video, so you can like, share and subscribe it. Thank you and have a nice day.